When a company decides to go international, managers have many options at their disposal when it comes to standardizing or adapting their products. This chapter examines how companies create their products, promoting, pricing, and distribution policies that influence standardized versus adapt decisions, as well as several international product strategy issues. What is transfer pricing? Multinational companies set supplies for a transaction, which is called transfer price. Company A, B, C, and D are related parties. For two parties to be considered related, they have to be connected with a commercial relationship. This happens when one has a direct or indirect participation in management control, capital of another company, as well as when both companies are part of a single one. Based on transfer pricing rules, when two related parties exchange goods, services, intangible properties, or make any financing arrangements, the price should be the same as the two companies were independent of each other. This is the golden rule, also known as the arm's length principle. The problem is, for example, the parent companies often license technologies to its subsidiaries in return for royalties or licensing fees with lower prices. Parent companies then buy finished products from subsidiaries at the state transfer price. The companies enjoy a great deal of freedom in setting the transfer prices. Subsidiaries in countries with high corporate tax rates would reduce their tax burdens by charging a low price for their output to other subsidiaries. The subsidiary lower the tax that parent company must pay by reducing its profit in a high tax country. Otherwise, subsidiaries in countries with a lower tax rate would charge relatively high prices for their output. Transfer prices follow the similar pattern based on tariffs of different nations. This pattern of transfer prices helps large corporations with many subsidiaries to manage their global tax burden better and to become more price competitive in certain markets. So most international transfers between subsidiaries now occur at the so-called arm's length price. This is generally defined as the price that an independent buyer would pay an independent seller for an identical item under an identical terms and conditions, where neither is under any compulsory. However, there are clear practical difficulties in implementing the arm's length standard for items other than goods. There's rarely identical items, market, and other conditions such as culture, policy, risk make more difficult to apply this principle. The OECD, the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, has adopted a fairly comprehensive transfer pricing guidelines. The OECD transfer pricing guidelines provide guidance on application of arm's length principle, which is the international consensus on transfer pricing valuation for tax purposes of cross-border transactions between associated enterprises. These guidelines have been adopted with a little modification by many countries. United States, Canada has adopted rules which depart in some material respect from OECD guidelines, generally by providing more detailed rules. On 22nd April 2010, the MOF, the Ministries of Finance, issued Circular 66. The Circular 66 came into force on 6 June 2010, which retained the main compliance requirements, etc., requiring corporate taxpayers to comply with the arm's length principle, submission of annual transfer pricing declaration form, and maintaining transfer pricing documentation.